9 weeks pregnant today. I feel so fine if I eat protein, but I am so bad at taking my own advice because I just keep forgetting. I'm like, why don't I just keep a power bar in my purse? I just went to the farmer's market and like nothing sounded good, so I like had lemonade, some peach, and I'm like, that's such a bad idea. What's under there? Never done any kind of screen time with Rosie, and being pregnant, if she wakes up too early, I'm like, we're watching a YouTube video. I'm about 11 weeks. An update, I'm trying so hard to wean Rosie. It's way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I feel like I need to just like go away for a weekend or a couple nights, because if I'm not here, she doesn't even care. Like every time she wants to have some milk, I'm like, get her a snack and some water. And usually that works, but sometimes she's just sad, and then sometimes I feed her. It's been about once a day or like every other day. I really feel bothered every time I'm feeding her. I'm like, I really don't want to be doing this right now. It feels like it's taking too much from my body and I just can't catch up. So that's my other update. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do for birth. I just had a call with a midwife and I'm like, do I just try again? But am I gonna be worried the whole time, like, ooh, if we have to go to the hospital, it's $1 billion gajillion dollars. It's just hard. But every time I go to Kaiser, I'm like, this is not aligned with me at all. Like, this just to me does not feel like how birth work is supposed to be and like prenatal care. I don't know. I feel very conflicted. Sweetie got from her nap and we're gonna go meet a friend in the woods. Good morning. Okay, my update is I found a midwife. She's like 30 minutes from me, not over the hill. Where I live, there are 2 options for like hospitals and like that kind of care. Down south, like 30 minutes. If it's between the hours of 3 and like 6, it's like a 4-hour drive because of the traffic. But the other way is this like crazy dangerous highway that you literally couldn't pay me money to drive more than once every 6 months. I hate driving it. So I found a midwife in Kaiser. Was recommended, but I'll just have to drive like 30-40 minutes, which is like normal for people around the country, so I'm like so down to do it. But the only time I had a good experience in network last time was when I went to this doctor's office. They're in a little bit more of a rural area, and it's like a more diverse population. I'm gonna go see this midwife and hopefully have her for the rest of the time. So I'm relieved about that. I still feel so uneasy about the whole deal, but I feel much more hopeful. One of the things I do for Waves and Fades, our business, is get beer. Like they have beer on tap for all their appointments, and every time I'm getting it while I'm pregnant, like while I was pregnant with Rosie, it's so funny to me because I have this big belly and I'm carrying around these like huge kegs of beer and I'm gonna like puff out my belly to show you what it looks like. It's very funny to me. Like picture that, but with like a huge pregnant belly walking down the street. The thing I love about pregnancy style right now is the style is this doesn't fit me. You know, it's like your jeans unbuttoned and like a shirt and then your exposed belly because it's like, doesn't fit me, but it like is a vibe and style, you know? I can't wait for that. Should I do a little? It's definitely there. It's totally there. Like from my yeah, for sure. And I'm only like 12 weeks. Whoa, you keep tripping on that. Hello. We have our 12-week appointment today. I think I'm 2 weeks late to that. We also get to find out the gender soon, which we didn't do with Rosie, so that's like kind of a fun new process. Don't know how that's all gonna work. My friend said they saw the like male or female sex organs at this ultrasound. We always just ask not to know, so we'll see, but I'll take y'all along. So we're getting our blood test today and we'll do an ultrasound. Baby's good. My mom's friend grows these and I went to her work to visit her and I got to take home a bouquet of my own making. Baby's good. Heartbeat looks strong. I did all the blood tests, so we'll see
if it's a boy or girl, and like all of the genetic stuff probably in the next 2 weeks. It was crazy to see how much they grow. Like it looked like a real baby, which was kind of nuts. And Rosie was in there. She was just kind of like laying on my arm while I had the ultrasound, and I was like, this is such a sweet moment. It's a boy. Okay, kind of a long story. I'll just do another video on that. Long story, some inconclusive results, and then we were confused. But they said they know it's a boy, so